Hey everyone, this is Mitchcraft. I am going to be doing a short little PAX recap video since I didn't do any filming at the con, which is bad on my part. I wasn't feeling very outgoing. Wearing a costume is kind of difficult, and then trying to also record by yourself while wearing a costume is a little, it stacks up and it gets pretty, ugh. I originally got a pass for Friday, but the panels I wanted to see were that, because the panels that I wanted to see were then, which was Crank Gameplays and Jacksepticeye. They're both having their panels that day. And I wanted to see them, but then I didn't notice that they were having signings on Saturday, and how quickly the PAX tickets get sold out, I was only able to nab a Friday one. But last minute my friend was able to trade with me, and I got a Saturday pass so I could go to the signings. Now the problem with the signings is, oh my god, ugh! The signing area was 5 blocks away from the actual convention center. I did not know this at all. I had gotten up at like 9:30, and I had somewhere in my head I remembered that Crank's autograph session was at 11, and so I got up at 9:30. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be late, because I wanted to be an hour ahead of time, so to make sure I got there and was in line. I should have done 2 hours, but you know, I can't wake up early. And then my makeup was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, and then I had to cut my wig because I totally forgot to cut my wig, and then I had to sit there for like 20 minutes figuring out how the fuck to make a braid, because I don't braid my hair. My hair is really short. I don't braid my hair ever. So I had to figure that out. And then I had to put glitter on my face meticulously, so I'd have to paint it on, I'd have to dab it, and then wipe some off, and then dab it again, and fake eyelashes are hell to put on, and I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. And so it made me really late. I got to around the convention center at 10, I got there around 10:30. I wanted to be there at 10. So I got there at 10:30, park, I go walk down. I got a ticket, by the way. I never get ticketed in this spot, but for some reason, I guess I was just there just too long. It says it's a 2-hour zone, but from what I have seen, I've never been ticketed before, and I've been in there over 2 hours more than once, so I figured it'd be okay, but I got ticketed this time, which, I was already almost out of gas, because my diva outfit costed more money than it was supposed to, and then I was dyeing my hair, and I messed that up, and I had to re-dye it, and it was just like money down the drain, and it was awful. Ugh. So I got there around 10:30. I went down to the convention center. I was too shy to ask anybody where the autograph place was, and it took me like a half hour. I wandered around trying to figure out where it was by myself, which was completely futile because I suck at reading maps. So I finally asked someone. He doesn't know where the frick it is. So I asked someone else. I go to the information desk, and they tell me it's in a building 5 blocks away, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be late. At this point, it's almost already 11, so I walked down 5 blocks in my outfit, which is pretty hot, and of course it's like the hottest day of the week on Saturday, the day I go in a cosplay. That is not exactly ventilated. Go there, I did this for you, Ethan. I walk down 5 blocks. I get there an hour beforehand, which is like the line is already, I'm almost at the end of the line, basically. I get there, and I see that the Jacksepticeye line is already queued up, and I'm like, shit, I was hoping that I wouldn't reach cap by the time that I got through Cranks, but that's what happened. So that, I need to like take a moment for this. So I wait an hour for it to start. It starts at 12. I thought it started at 11. So I'm glad I got there an hour beforehand at least, otherwise I would not have made it. But I got in line, I was near the end. I got to talk to some really nice people that were near me, and this cute little kid who was like an Overwatch, I don't even know, genius. And he saw my diva, and he was like, oh my god, I love Diva, she's my favorite, and I wanted the Year of the Rooster skin, but it was gone before I could get it, and I was like, oh my god, this kid is so cute. I told him he should make a channel, and he said he wants to, so I hope he does that. He's just like little, I don't even know how old he was like 12 or something? It's adorable. He was with his family, and they were so sweet, they were so nice, and the entire time I'm like super nervous, because I already suck at meeting people in general. Like, I get nervous about that. I have a lot of social anxiety. So I was already nervous. As the line got shorter and I got closer to getting to meet Ethan, I'm like, oh my god, I forget he's a real human being. Oh god. And the people in front of me were like, it's okay, you'll do fine, you look really good. He'll probably be nervous. And I'm like, no, Jesus Christ, don't look at me. Oh, people are so nice. But already, like, by the time that I had gotten to the convention center and I got to the area around the convention center, went around, and then got to the hotel that the signing was in, I gotten so many compliments for my cosplay. And that's kind of unusual because I tend to not cosplay popular characters, or if they're from a popular anime or game or whatever, I don't cosplay the popular characters. And I don't normally do popular anything. So this was really new to me, and I worked really hard on the costume. Like, I screwed it up so many times. I had to remake the skirt twice, and that was just, ugh, that's another story. So the Crank gameplays, I'm getting there, and oh my god, I'm finally there, and I like, this thing that happens when you perform, like, I know people get this, like, where you just have this, like, calm before the storm, where you're just like, and you're like, oh my god, this is happening, but I'm kind of out of my body right now, so I'm just gonna go with it. So I'm there, and I'm like, I'm like trying to like figure out what the fuck is going on. And Ethan just like gives me a hug, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh, you hug me! I'm a huge fan person. I can't help it. My heart just like, I get so excited because I just absolutely love his content. He is such a funny and seems to be such a genuine human being, and I really admire that. And he works so hard, and I love, like, the people I look up to are just like, oh my god. So the fact that he hugged, I was like, it was hard. It was hard. It really was. There with Brian too, and I noticed a few people just kind of like almost disregarding him, and I'm just like, that's not how I do. So I made sure the minute Ethan hugged me, I just started trembling like a leaf, and I hope he didn't feel it, because I was just like, oh my god, this is happening. Oh Jesus, oh my god, I'm so nervous because he's just so like weirdly charming, and it's just like. My little heart can't handle it. I'm a very fragile flower, okay? So that happened. Gave me a hug. And then I kind of like, I shoved my pass at him, and I'm like, he asked me how I was doing, and I was like, oh, I'm okay. I hope this line isn't too tiring for you. And he was like, not at all. I'm happy that you like waited in line, and I'm just like, I'm having a conversation with him, and I was really quiet, and I couldn't meet his eyes, and my head was down the entire. So I give him my pass, and I shove it over to him. I'm like, put your face in his face. And he takes it, and he does his thing, and while he's doing that, I turn to Brian, and I'm like, would you like a dinosaur sticker? Because I was kind of pressed for time, and I didn't have anything for them, and I felt bad, so I was like, I have my fucking stickers with me, I'm gonna give him a dinosaur. Give that bitch a dinosaur sticker. So I give him he looks kind of surprised, he's like, yes, thank you, and I give him the sticker, and then I turn back to Ethan, and I'm like, who's done with my pass, and I'm like, would you like a sticker? He was like, yes, and he sticks it on his shirt, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you, and he's just so cute. My heart is weak. And so he gives me another hug, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god. And this time this hug there's a little bit of squeeze in there, and so I'm like, oh my god, oh, it was so good. Oh, he was a sweet human being. But before that, I asked for a selfie, and I'm like, hey, can we take some ugly selfies? And he's like, oh my god, yes. He was just so fucking pumped for these ugly selfies. So we have Brian in there, and he takes a bunch of them, and we're all making like ugly fucking faces, and I will treasure these pictures for the rest of my life. And then before he hands me back my phone, he like takes one more picture of him, just him, like it's super sneaky. He just goes snip and gives it back to me, and I'm just looking, I'm like, what the fuck? just happened. And then I start laughing, and then I'm like, oh my god, okay. And I'm trying not to take too much time because I know how busy it is, and there are people behind me, and I want everyone to be happy. So I still can't look him in the eyes. I'm just like, oh my god, okay, thank you so much. And he gives me another hug, and that's a squeeze hug, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, squeezing. Just like my pride and joy, like, absolutely, like, so I will keep it. But yeah, I mean, I know, like, everybody says this, but I'd love to have a genuine conversation with him one day, because he just, like, it's obviously you're going through the line, you're trying to be as respectful as you can, as quickly as you can, so you can get to everybody, and I know that it's hard, so, I would really like to have that opportunity one day. Other than that, I went to the Overwatch photo shoot, which was a lot of fun, and wandered around a bit and got a lot of compliments, and like took some selfies with a bunch of other Overwatch people, and took some beautiful photos with my friend Inverted Laura, who's Mercy, and we took some really cute pictures together. Other than that, that was pretty much it. The reason I went was for Crank Gameplays and Jacksepticeye, and that's all. So thanks everyone for watching my just little recap video. I'm just kind of throwing things at YouTube and hoping something sticks. If you want to see more stuff, comment or let me know. I know these are probably just my friends watching, but I really appreciate that. Yeah, I had a really good time. See you all later. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.